Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in a new brand episode of Pro Wrestling Culture. My name is Aldo Fiadone, and here with me, the special guest of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, Isaiah Moore. Isaiah, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Very, very good, and thank you. Thank you very much for being here on the Pro Wrestling Culture podcast.
It's an honor, man.
I Thank you. I want to start this interview with one of your last experiences that was in TNA weeks ago in your match against Mike Santana. This is
Yeah.
a totally new era for TNA Wrestling and Santana himself because he's the standard right now. What is your memories for that match and that experience in general to face a wrestler like Mike in one of the greatest wrestling company around the world?
Um, my experience was awesome. Just being around everybody in that locker room and the environment. Like it's a very family feel there. It's really awesome. The crowd there is amazing. It's unlike any other that I've worked in front of. And as far as Mike Santana goes, that's a tough dude. Let me tell you what. The match itself, yeah, it didn't go exactly the way that I planned, but we gave it our best effort. He's on a whole nother level right now, man. The trajectory that he's on, there's no doubt he's going to be probably heavyweight champ real soon.
And you also wrestled Mike in AEW because you wrestled in All Elite Wrestling in 2021 against Mike Santana and his former partner Ortiz and the Dark Order. What do you remember about that experience? Can you compare AEW with your match in TNA? What do you prefer in terms of audience and in-ring action?
Um, what I remember about that is it was very quick,
Okay.
but but no, kind of this similar thing. I think I had a lot better showing in TNA than I did at AEW. That kind of thing just happens. But as far as like the crowds go, and environment wise, like I loved both. Both are obviously they're different crowds, but they all enjoy the culture that's wrestling, and that's one thing that you can really get is the passion from all of them. TNA, I kind of favor just a little bit more, just because I was able to showcase a little bit more, and uh, I think it was just a lot better showing than it was AEW. Not to take away the opportunity there, as I was very grateful for it, but TNA was definitely a more fun experience at the time.
Okay, okay. And I watched one of your matches against a, a little legend for the Ring of Honor Wrestling, Silas Young. Last February, you wrestled Silas, the last real man, a former Ring of Honor champion, and a former Ring of Honor wrestler. And I watched that match on YouTube. I noticed improvements between the match before you had against Silas in 2022. What do
Mhm.
you think about that match?
Um, there very much a difference between the 2022 version of me and now. I've been able to grow a
Yeah,
lot more
absolutely.
because of talents like Silas Young. Like he's a guy that goes more than out of his way to make sure that the younger talent has great advice and trying to help them grow and see like he sees their potential, and he does his best to bring the best out of them. And I think that the last match compared to the 2022 match was you got to truly see me. I've been able to come into my own a little bit. I know more about who I am as a person and as a wrestler, and I think it was able to show there. It was a lot more comfortable. Um,
Yeah.
and just being in there with Silas is like, man, it's like bread and water. It's just flowing. Like it's it's really fun experience. I love Silas Young. He's awesome.
Um, you won many titles around the Indies. You are a current cruiserweight champion for Regging Pro Wrestling, right?
That is correct.
Okay, okay. I did my work. I did my job.
I see you do a hell of a job, brother.
So, do you think this is the time for a big step for your career, probably in a major company like TNA.
I definitely think so. I think I'm well. I know that I'm more than ready than I ever have been in my whole life. Um, just being there this last time against Mike Santana, walking out there, um, it's a like I've done TV experiences before, and wrestled multiple times on that kind of a platform, and this time not only was it special because it was TNA and somewhere where I watched growing up and where I wanted to be, but like it felt more natural than ever before. Like I was right where I belonged. Like I fit in here, so
Yeah.
so yeah, if anything, like I think now is a great time. I think I'm more than ready, and I think I'd very much benefit not only learning there, but I could benefit the company as well in the long run.
In fact, with the partnership between TNA and WWE, everything could be more interesting for these two companies. But my last question, man, what is your main goal for your career?
Uh, that's changed over the course of the years. Everybody has their everybody has their goal of obviously they want to get to the big stage and go to WWE and things like that. Which obviously that is an end goal. For me, it's I just want this to be full time. I want to be able to provide for my kids and you know, show them that no matter how long it may take, that the dream can come true if you chase it enough. And I feel like I've been doing a good job of that and gotten some opportunities that have proven that. But the end goal is just sign that contract and leave something behind for my kids.
Like Daniel Bryan said years ago, fight for your dreams because your dreams will fight for you. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Isaiah, thank you very much for this conversation, for your time, and I wish you the best. I wish you the very best for your career. Thank you.
I appreciate that so much, and I'd love to come back anytime, brother. You're great at what you do.
Absolutely. Why not? Thank you, man.
All right, brother.